Have you ever stood up for just a few seconds only to come back and find your cat sitting proudly in the exact spot you just left? Maybe he acts like he's owned that chair for generations. He looks at you with those big, innocent eyes, or worse, with that smug expression that seems to say, "What are you waiting for?" But what if I told you your cat isn't just stealing your seat, he is communicating with you? And what he is trying to tell you is far deeper, sweeter, and sometimes funnier than most people realize. In the next few minutes, we are going to uncover the mysteries behind this adorable yet intriguing habit. And I promise you will never look at this behavior the same way again. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a chance to better understand your feline friend and strengthen that unique bond they secretly treasure. To understand this phenomenon, you first have to realize that your seat is much more than just a piece of furniture to your cat. It is a true emotional safe zone. When you sit somewhere, your body leaves behind warmth, a scent, and energy. For your cat, this is the emotional equivalent of a soft, comforting blanket wrapped in your presence. So, when he seizes your spot the moment you stand up, he is silently whispering that this place feels safe because you were there. Cats map their world through scent and energy. Your chair thus becomes a tiny island of comfort in the middle of the room, a refuge he claims to make his world feel more stable, predictable, and peaceful. This quest for soothing comfort is intimately tied to a very specific sense. To us, scent is subtle, but to a cat, scent means memory, emotion, and identity. When he climbs into your seat, tucks his paws in, and turns into a soft little loaf, he is performing a deeply intimate act. He is surrounding himself with you. Your fragrance confirms to him that you are his human, that he is safe, and that everything is okay in his world. This is precisely why many cats feel a visceral need to settle exactly where you were sitting. It is their way of activating the nuances of your scent they love the most. Of course, beyond this tenderness, our felines retain a little flair for the dramatic tied to their territorial instincts. When your cat leaps onto your chair, especially if he does it at lightning speed before you are even fully standing, he is claiming ownership by declaring that this is his, and so are you. Cats mark their belongings using the scent glands on their cheeks, through their posture, and by the objects they choose to guard. Your seat, your clothes, your routine, your mood, all of this becomes an integral part of their little kingdom. By stealing the spotlight, he isn't being rude, he is simply proclaiming his sovereignty. And sometimes this sovereignty is expressed with deliberate theatricality, favoring drama over subtlety. If your cat settles into your seat while staring intensely at you, if he meows as he lies down, pats the cushion, or gives you a slow blink, he is not holding back. He is making it clear that you weren't paying enough attention to him, but now you have no choice. Cats know exactly how to place themselves in your way. They understand your routines and excel at the art of breaking them. Stealing your seat is like ringing a tiny emotional bell to tell you to look at him, talk to him, and notice him. This need for attention actually hides a deeper desire for connection. Cats bond through physical proximity, not always through direct touch. If your companion systematically takes over the spot you just left, it is because your presence still lingers there like a warm echo. It is his way of asking you to stay close, even when you are no longer sitting. This behavior is particularly common in cats that are deeply attached to their humans. The ones who silently follow you from room to room, or the ones who pretend they don't care but panic as soon as you close a door. This mimicry goes even further than simple proximity, a nuance many people overlook. Cats naturally copy the beings they trust the most. If you sit in the same spot every day to work, eat, or relax, your cat eventually perceives this location as crucial. Because he admires your routine, he wants to share it. Sitting where you sit becomes his own way of bonding, as if he were asking you to teach him your ways. It is a learning process that is as adorable as it is emotionally surprising. There is also a much more pragmatic motivation behind this habit, the constant search for warmth. Your seat has just been warmed up. It is perfectly molded, soft, safe, and familiar. In short, it is the ultimate luxury spa experience for a feline. When he slides into that warm imprint left by your body, he isn't just looking for comfort. He is literally absorbing the residual heat of your presence. A cold seat doesn't interest him, but a warm seat instantly transforms into a five-star hotel. But warmth doesn't explain everything. What often surprises people is that sometimes your cat doesn't take your seat to steal it but to protect it. A feline stands guard over what he values: his food, his toys, his favorite spots, and his favorite humans. Your chair is your throne. And in his eyes, your throne deserves to be defended. So when he sits there in your absence, he's keeping it warm, safe, and shielded from intruders. Even if that intruder is just another cat, your dog, or an innocent pillow, he is silently reassuring you by proving that he has the situation under control. At the heart of all these reasons lies a fundamental social principle: you and he are family. In multi-cat groups, it is common to see individuals swap sleeping spots with the members they trust blindly. Sharing resting spaces is one of the purest signs of social cohesion. Therefore, when your cat claims your seat, he is performing an act of deep emotional vulnerability. He is letting you know that you are part of his inner circle, the tribe he considers family. It is not a matter of dominance, absolute comfort, or even scent. It is a matter of pure trust. His message is beautifully simple: you belong to him, and he belongs to you. Faced with such declarations of love, your reaction is essential. Don't get annoyed when your cat takes your spot. Never push him away harshly, because what he is doing is emotionally charged. Instead, gently guide him to a cozy blanket, invite him to sit on your lap, or simply let him enjoy that moment a little longer. This persistent little habit is his quiet, constant way of reminding you how much you matter to him. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden meanings behind this adorable behavior, please hit like, subscribe, and share this video with other cat parents. Tell me in the comments, does your cat steal your seat, and what do you think it means now?